Hello and welcome back to Let's Discover the Bureau XCOM Declassified. This is episode 10 and we are about to go in to have a chat with Mr. Outsider here. He's the one that killed one of our agents, Agent Niels, and we fought him and downed him. But before we do that, let's take a look around this place here. So there's a charred sectoid there, nice. There's a report here. Outsider Biological Examination, Dr. Dresner. Here are the findings from the outsider biopsies. I should call out a few of the more interesting findings which may be useful for your own research. First, the outsider's biology is largely similar to our own. Carbon-based, bipedal, vertebrate, all that. They appear to eat, crab, breathe, bleed, and die like us. 2. Many appear to have major modifications to their circulatory, nervous, respiratory, skeletal, and muscular systems. These appear to be synthetic additions, but the implantation method is far too thorough and precise for any surgery we've ever seen. On death, these modifications overheat, rapidly consuming themselves and their host. Careful surgery can prevent this, but it's very difficult and dangerous. Sergeant Kirkhope received severe blisters on the fingers of his scalpel hand. Thank you very much. I trust this is enough information for you to work with, and my staff can return to treating injured humans and studying the afflicted sleepwalkers. If you require more data, you are cordially invited to perform your own goddamn research. Dr. Jeff Hare. Alright, someone is not happy about getting burnt hands. I could understand that. There's stuff in here. That's another sectoid.
I think I would like that, Mr. Folk. I think I would like that very much. You are Dr. Heinrich Dresner, correct? Yeah, Mr. Folk. And do you understand why I am interviewing you today? Officially or unofficially? None of this will be in the final records of your immigration. Officially, our commitments at Yalta mean we must turn you away. And yet, here we both are. Yes, well, we can't risk losing a mind like yours to the Soviets, now can we? You need not worry about that, sir. There is a reason I surrendered to your soldiers, or not to Stalin's. What reason is that? I do not like their cold winters. Very funny. Regardless, we need to talk about your past affiliations. What is there to say? What was done was terrible, wasteful, inhuman. I have regrets, but I had no part in that. No way to prevent it. You could have left. At the time, I did have a family to support. Also, I feared my once great nation would turn to the Communist Party. So you supported the alternative? Only at first. By the time I saw what they truly were, it was too late to escape. I'm a scientist, Mr. Folk. I understand physics, fluid dynamics, chemical reactions. But I cannot see the future. I cannot predict the horrors of my fellow man. We can't offer you atonement, Doctor. But we can offer you a chance to use your skills to help people.
Alright, so that's the recruitment of the doctor. There's some bats here which had an accident. Hopefully that thing is not walking around. Got more sectors down here being autopsied or whatever. Hello. Are they alive? Yes, they are. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Can I do something to you? No. Right, this is closed. Let's go check downstairs first and then we'll come back.
Calm yourself, Doctor. Irrationality will not help us identify enemy infiltrators.
Calm while you perform tests on men, like livestock.
These tests serve to protect them, and after all, they are all volunteers.
Maybe, but we're still not certain of what side effects.
Ah, William, welcome to our newly refitted laboratory. I'm certain that Dr. Veer would love to give you a tour of the facilities. Yeah, Herr Doctor?
Yes, of course. I'll just leave Heinrich to his tests.
They're fighting already. Nice. Yo.
Down here is what we call the workshop. It's where we test the new equipment and applications. It's all quite experimental, so don't use anything here until it's been cleared for the field.
Was that all? Or are you gonna show me more?
Here we go. As you see, we have the automated turret deployed, but it cannot draw a line of sight on any targets. You can lift a target out from behind its cover to get a clear shot. But if you face many targets, it might be a better option to lift your turret instead. Go ahead and try. The engineers are especially proud of the gyroscopic stabilization that makes that possible. It'd be a shame not to put it to use in the field.
Is that all?
The boys in the lab just wanted to make sure you knew all your options in the field. Never know when it'll come in handy.
Okay. Thank you.
As you may have guessed from the glow, this is where we store element 115, or Illyrium. Understanding it is vital to our ability to adapt and adopt outsider technology. But so far our results have been mixed, at best. But I'm sure you didn't come here just for a guided tour. I'll leave you to your duties, William.
Alright. Oh, you still want to talk?
Agent Carter, I fear I haven't properly expressed my gratitude for the rescue you provided me.
Sure.
Just happy to have a man like you on board. We need all the help we can get.
Appreciate it, Carter. I hope I live up to your expectations.
Shame we couldn't rescue more survivors from Rosemont.
Yes, of course. At the very least, it would be a tremendous help to have Lawrence here.
He was an outsider, Doctor.
That didn't keep him from being an excellent lab assistant. And a friend.
Tell me a little bit about him then.
Did you know that your assistant was one of them?
Yes, well, believe it or not, I'm as shocked as you. More so, I dare say. He was so dedicated, so curious. But that's no excuse. I mean, how could I have been such a fool?
You're lying. I'm supposed to believe you worked side by side with an enemy operative and never had any idea. And they call you a genius.
Believe what you will, Agent, I was fooled. And by someone I came to care quite deeply about. I don't expect you to fathom the intricacies of human emotion, but I don't care for your insinuations. I am as much a patriot as any enlisted man.
They didn't hire me for my sensitivity, Doc. Sorry if my heart doesn't go out for a traitorous alien.
The question is, traitorous to whom? He provided us with invaluable information.
Alright. What is Mosaic?
Your assistant mentioned something called Mosaic. Said you were the key to it. Seemed to have something to do with the measurements you were taking. Any idea what he meant by that?
I don't know much about it at all, other than it controls the Venn gates connecting our worlds, and it also seems to exert some degree of influence over the denizens of that world. As to why Lawrence regarded me as the key to it remains a mystery.
But what is it? Is it a thing?
What is
Or
it,
a person?
Doctor?
What is it?
I wish I knew, Agent. It could be any number of things. A natural force, a psychological disorder. One thing is certain, however. It does seem to be accessible via physical technology.
Right, that mix of what is it with that sweater reminds me of Bradford a little bit.
The people we saw back there. The stuck ones.
See?
The ones who
That
can't stop doing the same
nice
thing
sweater.
over and over. What's the skinny on them? Are they us? Or are they them?
To be honest, I haven't the foggiest. I can say it was horrifying to witness my students, one by one, falling victim to the condition.
How does it operate? Why does it only take some people?
A mystery as yet, but one I aim to get to the bottom of. I did notice trends, more students than professors, more whites than blacks. Nothing I can yet identify as the source.
Before I go, tell me, why are you so valuable? Falk seems to think we can't win this thing without you.
I suppose he regards the work I've been doing with ARPA as essential. I've been tracking audio signals gathered via telemetry. I shot my findings around the scientific community for months.
Anything concrete?
Only subtle results, but Myron, Director Falk, recognized their import. I thought it was merely a curious anomaly, but he felt it was a warning. Guess now we know who was right.
Alright. Interesting. Let's snoop around here. Salvage reports. Sectopod. While not a living alien species, the sectopod poses a great danger. Standing 20 feet tall, this heavily armored fighting robot is equipped with heavy weapons atop multiple all-terrain legs that can be used as impromptu melee weapons. Sectopods are controlled by a living sectoid, encased and sustained within the armor. These pilots are unable to leave the sectopod. In many cases, their containment tanks are welded shut, and may actually be carefully bred subspecies developed solely for this purpose. The pilot's loyalty would have to be unquestionable, and while they do not wear the slave colors of their brethren, they bear significantly more intrusive neural implants. Alright, that's one of the biggest differences between the sectopods in Enemy Within and XCOM 2. That's a weird shadow there, my friend. Yes, you have a weird shadow. It's only your head. Between the sectopods on... Actually, in XCOM 2, the sectopod autopsy reveals that we used to think that they had sectoids inside, and that's why they have that name. It's a weird discrepancy between this game and the other ones.
Lawrence, have you seen these latest findings? Just a moment, Alan. I'm finishing a minor change to your calculations. Oh, the hell with... Bloody hell, that's brilliant. No, I don't know about all that. It's just a minor change. You would have done it yourself. In time.
Maybe, but you're the one who did it today. If I'm not careful, you'll be replacing me as head of this project.
And take away your prized work? Anyway, what was it you wanted to show me? What? Oh, it's these new transmissions that we've been receiving. Dr. Rossi believes they may be extraterrestrial in origin. Take a look. Extraterrestrial transmissions? You don't say. Think of it. Intelligent life on other worlds. A culture more advanced than ours, reaching across the void to welcome us to the Brotherhood of the Stars. Alan, you're making some rather dangerous assumptions.
Oh, I know it could be nothing. Some Soviet trick, perhaps.
But think, Lawrence. If it really is from another planet,
Why, someday, our Vengate project could bridge our worlds.
yes, I suppose that could be possible.
Why, this could be the start of a new chapter in human history.
Yes, I'm afraid so.
Yeah, that was a weird conversation. Autopsy report, Commander. Leaders of the outsider forces, the commanders exhibit the same physique of other outsiders, but have significantly more complicated neural implants, as well as much more advanced equipment. Personal shielding is common, and many other tactical abilities may be available to these dangerous enemies. Agents are advised to take commanders a top priority in any engagement. Commanders do not exhibit the same poor living conditions of their subordinate grunts. Nutrition is plentiful, physical trauma is minimal, and many commanders carry personal effects into battle. These often appear to be devotional items, perhaps involved in religious ceremonies centered around their origin. The precise details of this origin are still being examined by Dr. Weir, but it is believed to be the communication network utilized by the outsiders' neural implants. Alright, so they don't only have a...
Carter, we could use an agent's opinion on the graviton nullification. Could you press that button?
Sure. Hold.
Oh, get me down!
Looks like it works on biological side.
So, agents are using this to immobilize targets in the field?
Among other things, it could help in construction, too.
Alright.
Seems like it'd be a revolution for aircraft.
What was I saying? I forget. Alright, let's go talk with that outsider, I guess. It's time.
I see you gave up on the disguise. Done playing dress up?
This one can no longer hide. Those systems were corrupted by your scientists.
Yeah. Gloat all you want about your superior technology while we've got you tied to a chair with a rope.
You want revenge for your fellow warrior. Go ahead and take it. Nothing you do will stop the Zujari.
We're gonna pay a visit to your home. And you're gonna help us get there.
A counter-invasion. Ha! The more you resist Mosaic, the more you will bring death to your world. You think you have seen our strength? This is just an expeditionary force preparing the way for our armies. We will destroy you.
We'll see about that.
It's simple. You will join our empire or you will die. For us, there are no other choices.
Alright, so I just realized something. This thing looks like a young, healthy version of the Ethereals. I don't know if they're related, but let's slap him.
Okay, let's make this easy. Here's the deal. You're gonna tell me what I need to know. And if you don't...
There you go. Good job.
There is no pain you can inflict that we have not already endured. Take whatever revenge you want.
Let's try something else. Our white coats say there's been a change in your attitude ever since they yanked some device out of your head. I want to know what the hell it is.
It is many things. Our shield, our beacon, our focus. It is Mosaic. If you think cutting the connection will make this one weak, make me weak, then you are sorely mistaken.
What exactly is Mosaic?
You would think of it as a broadcast, a network. Each of us are connected to it. It unites us.
It's how you receive your orders.
Our orders, our faith. Mosaic delivers truth. Or maybe what Origin decides is the truth.
What do you mean?
Why don't you just do yourself a favor? Just talk straight to me and tell me about this Origin. Maybe we can help you.
You are more civilized than would be expected for such divided creatures. It is not a weakness. Nothing is as I thought. Nothing is as Origin told us.
Listen, I'm fighting for the survival of my entire race here. Give me something to work with, or you'll find out what I'm willing to do for my world.
You have already seen what we are willing to do for our own dying world. What Origin has forced us to do for our world. Forced me to do to other worlds.
You don't have to let Origin control you. Tell us how to stop him and you can be free. We can destroy Mosaic. You can all be free.
Yes, but Mosaic cannot be destroyed. Mosaic is not a single place, not a solid thing. And soon it will consume your people as it has so many. As it did mine.
This thing changed his tune from being super aggressive to being kinda scared or pissed off at this Mosaic thing. I think we can get him to help us.
Fine. Tell him where we are.
This is a foolish decision. Mosaic will know our location immediately. Origin will see that you all die.
They'll come finish off XCOM, you'll return a hero. Go on. Join the inevitable.
No, I cannot go back. Not anymore.
Then help us fight it. If we win, we can find a way to help the rest of your people.
Very well, William Carter. You win. To survive the crossing, you will need an instrument that can recalibrate quantum structures.
Dr. Weir should be able to make sense of that.
I hope for your sake he does. But such a device can be acquired only from one of our ships, which can be found at one of our docking stations near a Ven gate. It would not be possible to replicate it with human technology.
Thank you. We won't forget your help.
That was interesting. How he... So this Origin thing is controlling everyone. Can we turn this light off? This guy's helping us, don't be so rude. Yeah, the Origin thing is controlling the aliens.
Nice work in there, Carter. I bet the director will want to tell you that himself.
Was he watching?
You even have to ask that question? He's waiting for you in ops.
Alright, we'll go to report to
We
Falk.
demand to have access to the Outsider. We have vital questions that demand answers.
Shut up.
Yes, what's with all this archaic interrogation? Why isn't that thing under a microscope all day, every day?
Gentlemen, please. We're still questioning him. I'm sure he'll be handed over to you when we've learned all we can.
We'll try not to be too rough on him.
Yes, we don't want him injured before the vivisection.
Dumb people. Dumb scientists. Right, so this origin thing has created a network. No, I didn't scare him. I just talked to him like a normal person would do.
There's Carter. He got the alien to talk, you know.
Huh?
I'm right here.
How do you do that?
I'm afraid to ask.
Attention all personnel.
I'm right here, you dumb guy.
Confirmed reports that the outsiders have made Savannah, Georgia a primary target.
Alright, let's go talk to...
Updates will follow when we receive confirmation. End report.
Are we under attack?
Relax. Still working out some power issues. We were under attack?
Alright, let's talk to this guy now. Let's check this here first.
Begin examination, Doctor. Hold the patient down, damn it.
Anesthetic is having no effect, Doctor. Tightening restraints.
You pathetic creatures. Children with sharp sticks, pretending to be doctors and warriors and priests. Base of neck shows signs of previous surgery. Long healed over. Performing first incision to examine. But the moment you find anything worth knowing, worth believing, you just cut it open to see how it works.
Gag applied, Doctor.
Thank you, Kelly. I'm finding some sort of glass threads running along the subject's spine. Exploring.
Alright, that's pretty creepy.
Seems to lead to some sort of metal bead. Cutting threads and extracting for study.
Couldn't they use like anesthesia or something?
Subject now appears to be unconscious. Not a response to the anesthetic. Seems like he just went to sleep.
Temperature is up. Heartbeat is up. Respiration is up. Everything's within safe parameters, but...
Bring him around. We need to see the results.
Sewing him up.
Removing gag. Administering stimulants.
No, what? That's why we couldn't hear him. He was gagged.
We'll be asking the questions. Get him to recovery.
Another photo. Prototype. Alright, I've seen there's someone down there. I think that's Nico maybe back there, and then Angela is back there that I can talk to also, but let's talk with Myron Falk.
Carter, good work in there. I'm honestly surprised you kept your cool.
Yeah, it wasn't easy.
But I gotta admit, I still want to take his head off after what he did to Nils.
So I take it you didn't actually just offer a new homeworld to an entire planet full of aliens?
We'll see if it comes to that. But I never made any promises.
Now, I've been discussing the information you extracted with Dr. Weir.
Any clue where we can find one of those interdimensional things he was talking about?
The doctor calls it a phase plotter. And we know that there's an outsider docking tower near a town called Vida Buena in New Mexico. De Silva's team reported it when they were investigating sleepwalkers in the area.
A command tower in a town full of sleepwalkers. I don't like the sound of that. What's the connection?
De Silva's team attempted to infiltrate the structure to find out, but the last report we heard from them was 2 days ago.
What the hell, Falk? De Silva goes missing and you're just telling me now?
Calm down, Carter. We have reason to believe that he's still alive, but he's deep in enemy territory and unable to broadcast. Link up with him and his team. Then you will all escort Dr. Weir through the command tower and secure the phase plotter.
Alright, so that definitely back there wasn't Da Silva. Didn't I just pull Weir out of enemy territory?
Why are we putting the doctor back in danger?
Weir is the only one who understands how the enemy gates work. He's the only one with any insight into how their systems might operate.
And no time to train a field specialist, right?
Precisely. Keep Dr. Weir safe. He's far too valuable to lose.
No, that's gonna suck. What's De Silva's mission?
What's De Silva doing up there anyway?
He was assigned to gather intel on the Outsiders' gates for Dr. Weir's benefit.
And now we're going there to get one of these gadgets. What aren't you telling me about this place?
Vida Buena is an Outsider transport hub. Ships coming and going from one of those gates, 24 hours a day.
So the best chance we have of getting a phase plotter
is a place swarming with enemies. Yes.
That doesn't sound good.
You think we can trust the Outsider?
He seemed pretty shaken up. If we learned anything from your encounter with this Lawrence, it's that the real problem is their Mosaic.
You think they'll all just switch off when we take out Mosaic?
I wouldn't bet on it. But as it seems to be their communications network, destroying it would give us a serious edge.
Can't ask for much more than that.
Alright.
Alright, that's all I need.
I'll have Senior Ops inform Dr. Weir that you're ready to go. Carter.
Yes, sir?
Good luck out there.
Yes, sir.
Alright. Yeah, there's
all
nothing
right.
here.
That's all I need.
I'll have Senior Ops.
Yes, sir?
Good luck out there.
Yes, sir.
Alright, so we will be going out again to find Da Silva, Nico, and to figure out that gate stuff. Alright, this is an analyst here. I thought it would be Nico, but it's not. Alright, we'll leave it here for now though. Join me next time where we will talk to these people on the base for a little while and then start that mission where we go and try to get that part, that device that we need to phase through dimensions or whatever it does. For now, I'm just gonna say goodbye. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.